welcome in to the Erie Tiger Network as we're getting you all set for this boys basketball game between your Erie Tigers and the Skyline Falcons. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. We're glad we could be a part of your broadcast experience as, we continue to have no fans here in the gym, so we will continue to try and broadcast as many of these games as we possibly can. And the 2-0 Tigers set to take on the 1-2 Skyline Falcons here. And the Tigers 2-0, a good start to the year. The win against Broomfield, and then the big win just a few days ago against Fort Morgan. And today they take on the Skyline Falcons. Skyline, as we mentioned, 1-2. This is their first league game as well, but you look at the schedule and, okay, what exactly has Skyline been up to this year? They dropped the first game of the year against Prairie View, 42-34. They knocked off Northfield, 70-41, and they dropped one against Severance, 66-55. Severance, one of the newer schools on the block up in Windsor, so in case you were wondering where Severance is. But that's what things look like, and kind of the player to watch out for this Skyline team, at least through the first couple weeks. Senior, averaging 12.7 points per game. That's Nick Peterson. For the maybe other player to kind of keep your eye on, and really a two-headed attack, is Adrian Compain. And so keep your eye out for those two. For the Tigers, for the first few games, there are 4 Tigers averaging double digits, a 5th Tiger averaging 9 points per game. Kevin Loy leading the way so far at 16 points per contest. Kyan Hargrave at 15. Jordan DeWin at 14. Blake Barnett averaging 10 points a game here through the first 2. And then Kale Lucero at 9 points a game. Well, we're going to get you all set here for this contest between Skyline and Erie. We'll take a break. We'll have the national anthem and stuff inside this gym. So we'll step aside momentarily here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
You are watching the ETN.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as we get you all set for this one. TJ Barksdale, he is our camera operator here today. Special thanks to him. A small crew, 2-man crew, so honestly we will not have that much replay for you today. We'll try and get some, but just kind of wanted to give you a heads up there in terms of the amount of replay that we'll be able to provide. But we have this game live for you with the live scoreboard graphics and our new score bug updated, so feel pretty good about that. Tigers will win the tip, and they'll attack. 3 ball is blocked, but a foul called. They'll say it was on the shot, and so Jordan Nguyen will shoot 3 free throws. They'll call that, I believe, on Brandon Abram. Nope, they'll call that on Chase Silva. So Nguyen to the line to shoot a trio of free throws, and Nguyen will miss the first. Jordan on the year, as we mentioned, off to a good start. By the way, John Pastore, he is out with a injury. He might be out a couple more weeks. He's actually not sure how long he'll be out. Little stress fracture he's been dealing with since football season, so we certainly hope he'll be back at it soon. Now Skyline on the attack here. Tapia with it off to the near side. That's Silva working against Lucero. Up top now, Zakai Smith. Erie has struggled the last few years against the Skyline squad, and hoping to make amends for some tough losses that they've had through the years. Close games, good games, it seems like. Especially when we're in the Skyline gym, it seems like those games have been barn burners. Nguyen trying to save it, saves it right to a Skyline player, and an easy layup and in on the little cross lane pass, and Silva has the first 2 points of the game for the Falcons. Now Tigers on the attack against his own defense. Loy thought about attacking the gap. Now Nguyen bounces off baseline. Lucero kicks. Rademacher, Loy, Nguyen. Good ball movement quickly here for the Tigers. Trying to attack against this zone defense. You saw a lot of zone that Fort Morgan played, but Tigers able to penetrate a little better. And shot there for 3 is good by Kevin Loy. That's good to see for the Tigers. First bucket of the game is a 3 ball. And for Loy, that is his first made 3 of the year. And a turnover by the Falcons, and quickly they're already going to have their first sub come into the game. And that is Ryan Gullickson. Now Rademacher will walk it up here for the Tigers. That's Cole Rademacher. Pass down low, Kale will kick it out, and a travel called there on Kevin Loy, as they say that shuffled the feet before he put the ball on the floor. Not something they'll call at the rec center, you know? So Skyline will bring it up. That's Gullickson. Off of the far wing for Smith. Up top of the arc, and a offensive foul called away from the bucket. An illegal screen on Gullickson. That's the second team foul now for the Falcons. You can see the foul numbers in case you're wondering what those are, right under the team logos. And a win with it now between the circles. Tigers trying to attack in the paint. Against the zone, you want to go inside out. Tigers can't get it out that time. Lucero got it knocked away. Now Campaign will bring it up. Crossover dribble, Campaign kicks. Smith with it. Off on the near side. All alone is Silva, drives, and the officials both called a foul. They're going to confer, make sure they have the same foul, and they do. So a block on Jordan Nguyen is the call, and I think that'll be on the shot. First foul on Erie today as Silva heads to the line. Silva on the year averages 2 points per contest as he hits that one. Silva 2 of 7 from the stripe entering today, 29%. One note from that first one, though. Silva toes the line, the right-handed toss is up and good. And we saw some good free throw shooting about an hour ago in the girls' game. Now Nguyen with it. Jordan will wheel it off to Rademacher. Tigers trying to be patient here along the arc, but haven't quite settled into offensive rhythm. This zone defense has been a little bit of struggle for the Tigers in the early going. We have some Loy family watching in Arizona. By the way, shout out to them as they are active in terms of supporting the Erie Tiger Network, watching, and commenting on our stream. So thanks to the Loy family. Kickoff to Nguyen. Nice little spin in the lane. Got the hand hit, and no contest there from Bradley. He's like, yep, I got the hand. He held his hand up saying, yep, that's on me. So a shooting foul, and Nguyen will go back to the line. Jordan already has shot 3 free throws in this game. As we mentioned, Jordan. Man, Jordan's such a good free throw shooter typically. 1 for 4 to start off. Been a little bit of a tough start for Jordan from the line, 67%. If you look in his career, that's about his career numbers, but a little bit lower than the last couple years. Now Rademacher with it. Trying to attack here, and a foul called here on Skyline on the drive. We've seen an active whistle here so far. They tagged that one to Campaign. That's his first team. 5th already for the Falcons. Now Cayenne will fire up a 3. We really haven't called his name much. Has not touched the ball much as Cayenne. Now kick to the corner. That one is short. Tell you what, with the long hair, Cole Rademacher, or excuse me, Tristan Rademacher, looks a little bit like Miles Meskers, if you remember from last year. Foul called here. I think they're going to tag Tristan Rademacher on the foul, and they will call that a shooting foul. So back to the line go the Falcons. 4-4, we're all squared up about midway through this first quarter of play. As Adrian Campaign will step up, and Skyline 3 of 3 from the stripe. Campaign, as we mentioned, averages over 10 points a game, and he's got 2 now on the day. Rademacher with it. Bounce off. Loy looking for a cutter. Instead off to Hargrave. Near side wing. Tigers working around the arc. Wide open for a moment. Just didn't quite catch it clean. And a steal there as a baseline pass gets stolen away. That was Campbell Sakalowski that tossed it into the defender's hands, and now Gullickson pushing it up. Near side, that's Tapia. Working against Sakalowski. Campaign picks up his dribble. Skyline being real patient here. Both these teams have been patient on the offensive end. Now Campaign for 3, that's buried. Adrian Campaign from deep. He's got 5 points, and the Skyline lead is 5. Tiger offense a little bit sleepy here to get started. Mentioned that Tigers through the years just seems like have not played well against the Skyline team. Now Loy, turn around and a kick, bounce off on the baseline. Sakalowski back up top, kick back to Loy. The runner is good. Needed that one as Loy hits the runner. Kevin Loy has all 5 of the Tiger points or field goals so far. Now here comes Rademacher. Fast break, 3-on-2. Takes it, kicks it to his brother. The deep 2 is buried. Good step in there from Tristan, and he hit that one. And the Rademacher brothers connect. Now Gullickson back to within a 1-point game here. Near side pass. That's Tapia with it. Little pick and roll action, and picking up the foul against Sakalowski is Nick Bradley, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so far, Skyline has been rock solid from the free throw stripe. They typically shoot 55%. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
And welcome in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. TJ Barksdale, our camera operator. TJ, a future Oregon State Beaver. Brought that up last game. I know he's always been an Oregon State fan. He's got accepted just the other day, and that's where he will be heading, as that free throw is up and good. Nick Bradley at the line here. Extends the Skyline lead out. 2:07 remaining here in this first quarter of play, as Bradley with the knee bend and hits both. And 6 of 6 from the stripe is Skyline to start this game. That's the difference so far. Tigers 1 of 5 from the line. No win will bring it up here for Erie. Skyline still in that 2-3 zone. Why not? It's been effective. Blake Barnett has checked into the game for the Tigers. Blake catches. Working it along the arc. Nguyen penetrates, scoops, and he'll draw the foul. And Jordan Nguyen, he has been a foul magnet here in this first half, as he goes back to the line again to shoot his 6th and 7th free throws. By the way, they tagged that foul on Brandon Abram. That is the 6th team foul, and Nguyen hits that one. Jordan, 2 points, both coming from the line. And Jordan hits both. So Jordan's starting to settle in. Tigers seem to just like they've found a little bit of cohesion here on the offensive end, and a kickball called as Kevin Loy was off to the races after that kick save. Now Compiègne will deliver the shot. That's off the mark. Gets it right back. Compiègne again. Buries it. Adrian Compiègne. And thanks to our YouTube chat for phonetically spelling that one out for us. Compiègne, 8 points so far today. Bounce off. Tristan for 3. That's off the mark. And Barnett saved it nicely. In is no win. That layup's no good. And you can see how active Blake Barnett is there on the boards. The other way goes Skyline now. In the corner, Compiègne, why not? Oh, that was halfway down. They call a foul. They count the bucket. And I think they call a foul against Kevin Loy during the shot. And so Skyline will get the ball right back. They lead it by 4. Or excuse me, 7 after the made 3. So they'll inbound it here is Skyline. For Loy, that is his first personal. Team 5th now on the Tigers. Bounce in, layup, no good. And then off of Falcon hands and out of bounds. Missed the bunny that time after the made three and got the ball back. 7-point lead here for the Falcons. Skyline feels like they've been playing that zone defense forever. Can just give teams fits sometimes. And today they're communicating well, moving well. That one goes through the wickets. Sakalowski will pick it up. Down to Win, dishes. Tigers not quite sure what they want to do here against this zone. And there's almost a turnover. Barnett trying to pick it up and diving and grabbing it, but out of bounds was Compian. But the Skyline bench fired up for how active the defense is. Now near side. Bounce to Lucero. Off to Barnett for three. That's too strong. And rebound there by Gullickson. Back the other way goes Skyline. 5 seconds left in the quarter. A little fake and a pass and a late three. Just off the mark. So at the end of one quarter of play, Skyline leads Erie 17-10. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Start of the second quarter, Erie's basketball. No Win will fire the three. That's a little too strong and rebounded off on the far side by the Falcons. Compian will bring it up here for Skyline, the mismatched shoes. And a off-ball illegal screen. They will call that on Sam Aboides. 16 foul on Skyline, so Erie will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Rademacher off near side in the corner now. Now a three ball on the way by Loy, and that is another three-shot foul on Skyline, a three-shot shooting foul. And they will call that foul on Zakai Smith. That is his second now, as Kevin Loy will go to the line. First time someone not named Jordan to win at the line for the Tigers. Kevin Loy. And a timeout coming here for Skyline. Well, while we have a moment, we are live here from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. Gen Realty, proud sponsor of the Erie Athletics. Gen has been an Erie resident and specialist since 2005. Contact Gen for all of your local town Erie real estate needs. That's Gen Realty. And a huge thanks to Gen Realty. Part of the reason why you see these live real-time graphics. In fact, that is data that is pulled directly from the scoreboard. So, in case you were wondering, I don't know if you were or not, but We think that's pretty cool for us, and especially on days where there's a two-man crew and we don't have someone to operate a scoreboard graphic like that. That makes it real nice and handy. So thank you, Jen, for being a huge part of what we do here on the ETN. So Kevin Loy back to the line here for the Tigers to shoot the second of his 3 free throws, and he'll hit that one. Loy on the season, 75% free throw shooter from the stripe. And he hits that one as well. 8 points for Loy here. Tigers have cut the lead back to 4 here. Gullickson will bring it up for the Falcons. Handoff there to Compiègne. He'll drive. Good little feed on the run there. Can't finish, though, is Nick Peterson. And Skyline gets the offensive board, though. 3 ball, that's off the mark. Compiègne, an offensive board. Tigers not rebounding the ball well. Gullickson will bring it out, guarded there by Cole Rademacher. Screen coming. Little two-man game between Tapia and Peterson. A pull-up for Tapia, and he hits. Caden Tapia buries the jumper. Lead back to 6. Now Tigers trying to find the gaps in the zone. Drive, kick. Loy steps into a 3, buries it. Kevin Loy, he's starting to find his rhythm here. He might have to carry the Tigers here for a little bit by himself. By the way, we welcome in our friends to the north, all the Skyline Falcon fans. Thank you for joining us today. As the Falcons work it around the arc here. 3 ball on the way. That's off the mark, and an offensive board. And like I said, Erie's just struggling to rebound the ball right now. Peterson had the nice board. They gave the foul on Erie to Kyan Hargrave. That's his first. Loy tried to get the steal, tipped it, and it was tipped out by Compiègne. And a timeout here by Coach Lucero. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here as this game is brought to you by Genie Holes. How about having all your insurance needs under one roof? Let's State Farm's Genie Holes take care of all your insurance needs. Genie's been serving the Erie community for almost 18 years and would like to serve you as well. Give Genie a call today at 303-828-4002 or visit online at genieholes.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And as of 2 months ago, I am now a Genie Holes customer. So I personal recommendation and endorsement there for me as well. 3-point lead, Skyline on top. Tiger fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter at Erie Tiger Media. Like the Erie Tiger Media Facebook page or check us out online at erietiger.network.com. We have a tentative schedule on the website. That is subject to change. In fact, next week already some things that might get shuffled around. So don't take that with anything but maybe a grain of salt. Now Tigers on the attack here. They've cut the lead to 3 after starting down by 7 to start the quarter. Turnover there. They have the top 2 in the zone for Skyline have been excellent here tonight, as there's a nice layup and one. They will call the foul hair late, but Aboides was hit on the arm, and he'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play. They will call that on Cale Lucero. That is his first, as Aboides tries to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Aboides from the line, 6 of 7, 86% on the year. The knee bend, the toss is up, and it is good. And Skyline has hit every single free throw so far today. 7 of 7. Rademacher thought about the 3 instead. Will wheel off and gets it right back. Loy to Nguyen. Active hands up top zone. Good find that time by no win. And that's why you have to penetrate in the zone. Got to find the gaps. Get in there in a good dish by no win. And finishing that one off was Sakalowski, his first bucket of the day. The Tigers without their big man and John Pastore. Stress fracture. If you're joining us a little bit late, he might be out for a few weeks. Tigers hoping to get him back as soon as they can. So we might see a lot more Sakalowski and Blake Barnett as that 3 ball's off the mark. They'll push it up. Sakalowski waiting for the trailer. That's Hargrave. Hargrave been quiet so far in this one. Tigers spacing, really struggling here against the zone right now. Got your low men kind of bunching up together. The guys along the arc kind of squeezing in toward the top of the arc. See if Coach Lucero maybe can see that and adjust that at halftime. Another turnover for Erie. And a swipe there, just zipped off the hands of Smith. Now Tigers on the run, off to Nguyen. Nguyen looking for help. Resets the offense to Cayenne in the corner. Now Loy works it, good passing. Deep 2 for the Tigers, that's just off the mark. Sakalowski caught it and shot it. It was a decent look from an inefficient spot on the floor. Now bounce pass low. Skyline finds Compiègne wide open for 3, and he buries that as his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 14 points. Skyline up top again by 7. Kick out Loy, he'll step into a 3. Oh, he buries that one. Kevin Loy bangs it home right back, and he's got 14. Tigers recut the lead back to 4. Now attacking, Smith. Cross-court pass for Silva. Silva drives, right hand, looking, gets tied up, loses the ball. Hargrave picks it up. Tigers trying to run out. Good hustle back on defense by Skyline to win from the corner for 3. Just off the mark, rebounded by Cole Rademacher. Off to Cayenne. He'll step into a wide open 3. Oh, Cayenne splashes the nylon. And a timeout on the floor. Tiger fans are upset. First bucket of the day by Hargrave. It's back to a 1-point game. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 7...
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Tristan Rademacher and Blake Barnett into the game here for Erie. 3 ball in the way by Compiègne. He's been red hot this half. That one's off the mark, though, a little bit too strong. Skyline attacking front court right. Ooh, and tell you what, Abram ran head first into his own teammate. I'm glad he popped right back up, but that looked ugly there for a second, and a beautiful finish on the other end by Cayenne Hargrave. Now Compiègne wheels it off, far side timeline. Blake Williams with it into the paint, and I tell you what, there again is Tristan Rademacher, and the Rademakers collect fouls like little kids collect Pokemon. They just are so good at absorbing charges. It's amazing. They're good for about at least 1 a game each. Now off far side, that's Barnett. Kale with it near timeline. Barnett, Loy. Zone defense still here for Skyline. They've been in it all game. Barnett steps into a three. Barnett hits! The freshman buries it in the nylon, and that's his first bucket of the game, and the Tigers have a lead. 4-point lead here for Erie. A much better quarter for them as they have kind of settled in, and after being cold from deep, Kevin Loy kind of got things started. He hit 3 threes, and then Hargrave hit a 3, and now Blake Barnett has hit a 3. And the foul away from the ball was on Skyline, so Erie gets it right back. Similar thing happened earlier in the game to Erie. Only Skyline unable to get the bucket. Barnett steps into a 3. That one's short. Good save, though, by Tristan Rademacher. Hargrave steps into a 3. That's buried. Kyan Hargrave from deep. Tigers are heating up from beyond the stripe, and they lead it here by 7. 14-point swing this quarter. Williams with it near side. Smith, he'll step into a 3. Oh, it's raining threes from the rafters here. 4-point lead for the Tigers. Tristan off to Blake. Sends it, and good save there by Loy. Good poise there. I thought he was going to need to save that earlier. Turnaround in the paint's no good by Kale. And now Skyline pushes up. Good pass. Good finish. Blake Williams. That was set up, though, by a great pass. Tigers did not get back on defense quick enough. 24 seconds left here in the half. It's a 2-point game. It's been a good one here in this first half. Teams have traded buckets. Lead changes. And the Tigers playing for last shot here. 8 seconds. They start their sequence. Almost stolen. Compian knocks it into the backcourt. Picked up by Hargrave. Looks up. Fires from half court. Oh, just off the mark, but there was a foul. I did not see what the foul was, but with 1.7, couldn't hear the whistle. That's how loud just the players are in this gym. Last few weeks it has been quiet in this gym. In fact, there's been times where free throw shooters have shot and I've wanted to whisper. Good pass in. Buzzer layup is good, and we have a tie game. By the way, that is the first bucket of the game for Nick Peterson. He's got 4 points, and we are tied at 32. Action-packed first half. We'll take a timeout. Tigers, Skyline, all locked up here at halftime.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Sherry Bond is your hometown real estate expert who has passionately been helping people develop winning game plans for their home goals since 1994. Her offense and defense are bar none when it comes to negotiation. Sherry believes honesty and compassion are the keys to seller service. With hundreds of happy clients, you can be confident that when you are working with Sherry Bond, you are working with a team player that truly cares about you for life.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon@sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in here, halftime. I see the clock run. It already says third quarter, but it is halftime here. And we have about 8 minutes until the start of half number 2. Let's go over some of the halftime stats. Brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor. Teachers Who Tutor is a teacher-created company located in Erie. They tutor students K through 12 in all subject areas. All tutors are certified teachers. They work to find the perfect tutor to match your child's needs. Whether you're looking to get your kiddos up to grade level, extend their learning, or prep for the SAT, they're here for you. Contact them today at teacherswhotutor.biz. Well, let's take a look at some of the halftime numbers. Blake Williams with 2 points. Zakai Smith with 3. 4 for Nick Peterson. It's been Adrian Compion. He has 14 points so far in the half. Chase Silva, he's got 4. 2 for Caden Tapia and 3 for Sam Aboides. And guess what? The Skyline Falcons are 7 of 7 from the free throw stripe. The Erie Tigers, also 32 points. 3 from Jordan Wynn, all from the free throw line. Tristan Rademacher, he has 2. Kyan Hargrave, he has 8, all in that second quarter. Blake Barnett with 3. Kevin Loy with 14. 2 by Campbell Sakalowski. No Tigers really in foul trouble. About a foul for about 5 different players, so no one seems to be in trouble there. Skyline looks like Zakai Smith with a couple fouls. Everyone else pretty much has 1. Those are a look at some of the halftime numbers. Once again, brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we will highlight the upcoming games this week, and then we will have the second half for you here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
You are watching the ETN.
off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out, come on down to Budget Home Supply.
And welcome back in here at halftime here on the Erie Tiger Network. Thank you for joining us. By the way, Tiger fans, we would be so appreciative if you would partner with us on our Patreon. You can head over to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. You can support us for as little as $1 a month or even sponsor a segment for up to $25 a month. Like you heard Teachers Who Tutor, also 3M Farms. We'll talk about them in the third quarter. And you could be a 40-month member, and you'll get quarterly merchandise sent to your home. So go to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network to be a partner on our Patreon today. And if you are interested in being a business sponsor like you see from those commercials, you can go ahead and email me and I'll point you in the right direction. We have a team here at Erie High School that kind of handles business sponsorships. So if you send me an email, I can set you up so that you can become a business sponsor and get banners out on the fences and commercials and all that good stuff. So we certainly appreciate all the people that help sponsor us here, especially Gen Realty, as we're broadcasting live from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. 32-32, a tight one here after one half of play, a seesaw battle. Both teams led by 7 at least 1 point over the course of the half. And both teams were able to close the gap. So it's been an exciting one here. Both teams starting to find their stroke from 3, so who knows what's coming here for the rest of this game. By the way, Tiger fans, this week in the air a little bit here on the Erie Tiger Network in terms of what we can cover. If you've noticed, and our subscribers to the YouTube channel will certainly notice, our coaches and managers and stuff, we've been working together. They've been able to do what we call a solo cast, which is just a live look-in from an iPad. In fact, currently live right now is the JV girls basketball game over in the gym next to us. And might want to stick here for that one. That one is out of reach, to say the least. But if you look on the broadcast schedule, we might have some changes to that schedule. So just keep that in mind. We were hoping to maybe pick up the Silver Creek game later this week, and we had Wrestling at Lions listed. That will probably not be the case here this week. I'm not sure that we will be able to broadcast either, even with the protocols kind of changing here. We know that the state has gone down a level to yellow, so we're hoping that that allows some fans in. But we actually have an obligation. We'll be broadcasting the Erie Elementary Spelling Bee for the first time ever on the Erie Tiger Network to accommodate some parents that can't see that. And then we'll at least hopefully have a solo cast at those Silver Creek games. We're working on trying to broadcast those games, but we'll let you know. But here we go. Start of the second half of play here as the Tigers, well, they are all tied up. And it will be Skyline and their possession arrow to start half number 2. Caden Tapia will start out with the ball. Good little steal there by Jordan O'Wynn. He'll push it up the floor, draws contact off the window, can't get it to go, but Jordan O'Wynn, a good steal and then a good job just holding possession as the defender was riding his hip pocket. I believe that was Silva on the foul, and for Silva, that is his second. And so they will call that in the act of shooting. So to the line goes Nguyen, who's already shot 7 free throws today, and he will miss that one. Jordan 3 of 8 from the stripe. Usually around a 70% free throw shooter. Tigers as a team, 6 of 11. And Nguyen hits that one, rattles that one home. 1 point lead here for the Tigers. Tigers coming out in a little bit of a press. Handoff there. Smith loses off his leg. The reset here with Compiègne. Compiègne working against Kale Lucero. Lucero trying to work through the screen to guard Compiègne. Fakes the 3, now will back up. Has a little bit of an ISO setup for him. Drives in the paint, goes up, and gets it to fall. Tough shot for Compiègne. And somehow he was able to hang in the air and get the shot to fall. Now Nguyen penetrates, kicks, and knocked away by Smith. Good read by him, he recovered. And now Loy will inbound. Loy drops it into Lucero. They'll reset here. 3 ball on the way. That's well short, but picked up by Hargrave. Bounced out to Nguyen, back to Cayenne. Who fires the 3. That's off the mark, and rebound is picked up by Compiègne. Hargrave was active there on the offensive end, just couldn't finish it off, and now Tristan Rademacher set to come in. And Jordan almost had the steal. Jordan, that's his thing, man. I tell you what, he's got some of the best hands on the team. He just finds ways to poke balls loose. Cole Rademacher will check out. Tristan Rademacher checks in. Skyline with it. Compiègne across the midline. Off on the far side. And steal there. Nguyen back the other way. Nguyen off the window. They'll say no shot and a travel. That'll wipe 2 points off the board, and that has the Tiger bench on their feet, not pleased. Do think there was a little shuffle there toward the end. Could have also potentially called a foul in the body on the drive. Tigers still pressuring full court here. Cayenne comes over, traps, gets the steal, bounces off. Loy to the window, gets it to go. Good steal by Hargrave, good assist, and Loy, the first field goal made by the Tigers here in the half. And Hargrave almost gets another steal. Tigers right now really pressuring Skyline in the backcourt. 6:04 remaining here in this third quarter. And a good battle here between these two squads. Compiègne will bring it up here for Skyline. Gullickson, hands off. Compiègne working against Kale Lucero. Nice pass down low, and the layup is up and good. That was Nick Peterson. Compiègne has been the straw that has stirred the Falcons' drink today. He has made plays. Now Nguyen kicks to Loy. He'll step into a 3. Oh, just too strong. Loy had 3 of those in the first half. Gullickson. Off to Compiègne. Compiègne pulls up for 3. Just off the mark. Offensive board there and a putback by Peterson. Mismatch down low. It was Nguyen guarding Peterson, and that's a height mismatch. 3-point lead for Skyline. Nguyen goes around the screen, kicks it in the corner. Rademacher back to Jordan, right back. Tristan steps in, a little too strong. And ball's on the floor. And they'll call that last touched by a Skyline Falcon. Now to win. We'll drive and reset here with Loy between the circles. 4:44 remaining here in the third quarter. Tigers trail it by 3. Tigers trying to remain patient here against the zone. Now Loy bounces off. Lucero right back. Loy for 3. And no, they say his tippy toe was on the stripe. But Loy the deep 2. That was awful close. I was looking right at his feet because they were right there near the line. Referee obviously way closer, but that was barely a 2. Off. Peterson, the jumper, that's no good. Rebounded there by Nguyen. He'll push it quickly. Hargrave, nice pass to Lucero. Kicks it wide open is Kyan Hargrave. Buries it. Kyan made it happen with a nice pass, then ran to a spot and buried the shot, and the Tigers retake the lead. And for Kyan, he's now got 11. Now the drive. We'll reset here. Compiègne fires a pass low. That's through the wickets. Loy will push it up to Hargrave. Bounces off nicely. Lucero off the window. Tough finish there by Cale Lucero on a great pass by Hargrave. For Cale, that's his first bucket of the game. Four-point lead now. Compiègne with it. Far side timeline. Erie offense starting to come alive here, and it's defense leading to offense, and another defensive play. Hargrave steps through, off the window and in. Kyan Hargrave has just been making plays here in this second half. He's got 13, but he has a bunch of steals, a couple assists. He is just stuffing the stat sheet right now, Nikola Jokic style. Compiègne for 3. And he's missed, and that's knocked right out of bounds. Last touched. A little bit of an indecisive call there by the sideline official. But they'll say last touch by Chase Silva. Timeout on the floor. And a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. This quarter is brought to you by 3M Farms, a local-owned farm by the Merck family right here in Erie, Colorado. They're excited to sponsor the Erie Tiger Network, and they want to thank the community for all their support of the nursery, pumpkin patch, and Christmas tree farm. The growing nursery will be opening and starting this spring with a beautiful selection of vegetable plants, trees, perennials, and shrubs. And parents giving you at least a little bit of a look in at some of the senior banners here in the gym. I know the parents always like seeing those. And 8 Tiger seniors here this year for this boys basketball squad. Squad that made the Great 8 a year ago here in the state, and they're hoping to replicate that similar type of success here this year. As Erie will inbound it here. Blake Barnett in now. Campbell Sakalowski has also checked into the game. Tigers attacking, front court right. Barnett for 3. Oh man, love the quick release from Barnett. Just a big kid for a freshman, the starting quarterback on the varsity football team. And this freshman, I tell you what, it's just exciting every time you see him out in competition. Hard not to get excited about his potential. And a good defensive play that time by Cole Rademacher. And give us just a moment, folks, as we try to shuffle between making sure our camera stays alive and one of our broadcast computers, as we actually are one outlet short, as there's a nice drive and layup by Cole Rademacher. And the foul, so he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and the Tigers have their biggest lead of the day. First bucket of the day for Cole Rademacher.
And Cole will head to the line. The knee bend and the right-handed toss is up and good. So Erie leads it by 12 here in an explosion. I mean, it was a back-and-forth game. The last couple of minutes have just been all Erie as there's a drive and a foul called. Sakalowski came over and high-fived the defender in midair, and so Silva will go the line to shoot a couple. The Falcons have been perfect from the free throw line today, 7 of 7. As that one is good, and they continue their solid shooting. See a question on our chat. What's Erie's three-point percentage? At least live stats up here in the broadcast booth. We don't have today's numbers. On the season, as Coach Lucero wants a timeout, on the season the Tigers have only shot 17% from three, so they've been cold coming into today. A little bit hotter here today. Well, a huge shout out to our sponsors here on the Erie Tiger Network. Gin Realty, Go Airheads, State Farm, Germany Law, Front Range Landfill, Sherry Bond, and Budget Home Supply, our sponsors here on the Erie Tiger Network. An 11-point lead for Erie. As TJ Barksdale joining me today, a two-man crew. That's all we have, a little bit condensed, but still able to make it happen for you. Glad we could be a part of your Saturday viewing experience. And notice the chat is full of a lot of Skyline fans. We welcome them into this broadcast. And a huge shout out to the Hargrave family watching from Colorado, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Winnipeg, Manitoba. Maybe a couple hockey fans up there. That's my dream. One day there'll be a hockey broadcast on the Erie Tiger Network. Barnett will fire a three. That's off the mark. Picked up by Loy. So second chance points here for the Tigers. Tigers. Oh, a little bit of a half-hearted pass there by Blake, and then commits the frustration foul. So Barnett with his first foul, only second foul of the half for Erie. Pretty clean quarter. First half, both teams racking up the fouls early. That first quarter was a parade of fouls. Here in the second half, it's been much more clean. 11-point lead here for the Tigers. Compion will draw the foul here. Sakalowski came up. And Sakalowski picks up his third foul. Now Nguyen will come in for him. Less than a minute to go here in the quarter. Barnett guarding the inbound. Skyline on the attack, front court left. In the corner now, BB pass, that's Smith that will gather it. Skyline trying to take their time, but a lot of long cross-court passes. Crossover kick, Smith open for three, off the mark. Rademacher pushes ahead. Loy catches, drives, gets bumped, throws it off the window and in. Kevin Loy, tell you what, from what we remember his sophomore year, just seemed like he could finish anything inside. Great body control. And starting to show it here again this year. Steal there, Rademacher up to Nguyen, behind the back pass, back to Rademacher. How about that for a little razzle-dazzle? Tigers lead by 15. Last shot of the quarter, buzzer beater, second one of the game for Skyline, and that one's a three by Caden Tapia buries the three at the horn. The lead is 13 for the Tigers. We'll take a timeout. Erie leads it here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, TJ Barksdale here with you, bringing you live coverage of Erie versus Skyline. The first league game for both teams here in this shortened, condensed COVID campaign, if you will. And Erie has started to find its offensive flow here that last half of the third quarter. And Barnett wide open for three. That one short. Rebound picked up. Oh, couldn't finish was Cole Rademacher. Had an open look and then tried to strip the ball. And they're going to call a foul there on Cole. Fourth team foul for Cole. That's his first personal. Compiègne with it. Tigers trying to trap a little bit again in the press. And Skyline had numbers for a moment, just a couple kind of not cleanly caught passes and a travel called there down low on Silva. And a turnover. Only 4 made field goals in that third quarter for Skyline. Kevin Loy had 3 by himself. The Tigers had 9 made field goals as a team. Nice cut, nice pass by Loy, and the little smooch off the window by Cole Rademacher, and another timeout coming here by Skyline. Full timeout, we'll step aside. Tigers lead it here on the ETN.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in here, Erie Tiger Network. As Erie leads it by 14 here. And it's been a little bit of some full court pressure that helped kind of spark this run, and to start the quarter, Tigers have been back in it. And it's defense turning into offense, and there's some defense turning into offense right on cue. And how about this? Cole Rademacher now 4 made field goals in the second half. He's got 9. He was shut out in the first half. And he's been a big spark. And Compiègne traveled as he got the ball and rolled. You roll even a quarter of a roll, and that is considered a travel. And so a turnover there for the Falcons. Erie really widening the gap. You saw, I think we'll see Skyline probably get back in this. They have been gritty all game. Just kind of struggling keeping possession here. 3 ball off the inbound. That's short, rebounded by Barnett. Put back a little too strong for the freshman.
Bounce off, Compiègne, off balance 3. Has not been as sharp here in the second half. Also hasn't quite been in rhythm shooting the ball. Just a little bit off balance in the last few attempts. He was scorching hot in that first half. No win for 3. That's off the mark. A little bit short. Picked up there by Peterson. Now here come the Falcons. They need to start making some buckets here. They've hit a little bit of a lull. Tiger fans pumped to see how the Tiger defense has adjusted, put the clamps on, and that's really what has sparked the offense, has been fast breaks off of steals. Missed 3, offensive board, putback is up and good by Peterson. He's got 10 in the game. Now to win with it. Rademacher. Tristan. Kick. Cole drives. Tigers swinging it around to win. Good ball control here for Erie. The win drives and a timeout called. Coach Lucero just saw, guys are a little bit out of sync. Let's call a timeout, reset everything, and a full timeout. So we'll also step aside here. Quick one here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than...
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you live from the Erie Gym. As Lucero will bounce it off. Hargrave with it. Tipped. Tiger tried to zip one to the top of the key, and a foul called on a block by Tristan Rademacher. And to the line goes Chase Silva. Chase, 2 of 2 from the stripe. Man, Skyline has just been splendid from the charity stripe today. Just seems like they cannot miss. As that one misses, well, but it will stay Skyline basketball off the miss. I think the Tigers maybe a little bit of sleep, just assuming it was going to be a make, like it's been all game. The pass in, Peterson goes up, gets the layup and one. So he'll go back to the line, and the lead could be cut to 10 here if he makes this. Two missed free throws in a row for Skyline. What's going on? Law of averages, I think, starting to rear its head. Now Rademacher cuts through the double, bounces off. Lucero kicks. Tigers 2 no-look passes in a row. They'll reset. Good ball movement there, and just not quite the open shot they wanted. Good rallying defense there by Skyline. Good weight. Loy kicks. Hargrave, throws and into the hands. And Tigers, really good passing on that sequence. And, man, they just look like a team that has played a ton of basketball together. They just know where everyone's out, and they just immediately get it out of their hands. A lot of unselfish basketball on this team. Fun to watch them. The win. I guess that's what happens when you got 8 seniors on a roster. Lloyd drives, bounces off to Nguyen. Jordan, skip pass, not enough mustard. And stolen by Campion, who I think he just knew the entire time that pass was coming, and he kind of baited it and stepped in. Peterson, a fadeaway from the short corner, and that's good. Peterson has 5 made field goals here in the second half, and it's back to a single-digit lead for the Tigers. Like I said, the Skyline team, they don't have quit. They're gritty. Kind of just tell that they would at least fight their way back into this to make it a game. Good rebound there by Erie. Nguyen knifes through, gets the bucket and the foul. A good pass by Hargrave, and Nguyen just finishes it off. Jordan Nguyen, his first made field goal of the afternoon, and he'll go to the line for his 10th free throw of the afternoon. Smith will check into the game, and a timeout coming here from Skyline, and it will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here. Tiger fans, we'd love for you to be a partner of the Erie Tiger Network on Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network, and you can sponsor us for little as $1 a month. You can sponsor us for $40 a month. A lot of different levels there for different types of fans and different situations, but we would appreciate any help that we can get here on the Erie Tiger Network. That's patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. Well, a 11-point lead here for Erie. It's been a fun game here this afternoon. Kind of some back and forth, both teams making runs. Tigers with a real long run here between kind of the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, and really widened out that lead. And Skyline's been trying to chip away at it. But Nguyen will go to the line to try and make it a 4-possession game. And he hits. So Skyline here, they're going to have to start hitting threes. They've had not many in this half. In fact, one by Caden Tapia at the buzzer to end the third quarter. And they've been cold from deep. There's a 3. Too strong. Picked up Lucero off to Hargrave. Long bounce pass just picked up and stolen by Blake Williams. Williams now drives. Williams throws it off the side of the backboard. Picked up by Lucero. Nguyen has it. And Jordan will slow it up, wait for a teammate. And this zone now for Skyline, going to have to extend. I think Erie will be happy to be in clock melting mode, and so Skyline will typically plays a zone. They're just going to have to get out of that a little bit. Down by too many on the scoreboard to sit back and let Erie play keep away. Very experienced. They're happy to play that keep away game. And they'll say Nguyen was last to touch it out of bounds. .226 remaining here in this half. In this game, rather. Campion with it. Tigers in a zone defense of their own right now. Baseline pass. Williams now out to Campion. Too strong, and he just has not found
the bottom of the cup here like he did in that first half. And to win, triple tied up and a timeout called. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one more timeout here. Maybe one after this, but one of our last timeouts here on the ETN.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. A 12-point lead for the Tigers. Couple subs coming in here for Erie. I saw Will Foster and Camden Cook checking in. So a couple seniors. Going to get some action here this afternoon. So it's Hargrave, Cole Rademacher, Nguyen, Camden Cook, and Will Foster all in the game here for the Tigers. And Tiger basketball here. 2 minutes left to play. And they will continue to play keep away here. And I can hear Coach Cervini yelling gamble, as in time to start taking some chances here, and a travel called on Erie. In terms of stepping in the passing lane, trying to create some turnovers. Because clock the enemy right now of the Falcons. Tell you what, you hear a lot more, that's for sure. A lot more what the officials are saying and what the coaches are saying. Heard an official last game, I won't tell you which official or which game, screaming at one of the coaches defending his calls. Don't really pick that up during a normal broadcast. Little up and under move, and that's off the window and in. Chase Silva, his first bucket of the second half. He's got 8. Hargrave dishes off to Jordan. Jordan will get fouled, and that is only the 4th team foul here on Skyline. So they still, if they want to try and turn this into force some free throws, they got to start committing a few more fouls here. Hargrave will just take his time here. And another foul. And still a couple more to give here for Skyline, and Erie melting almost 8 seconds off the clock there before they got fouled again. Surprised that even in this situation, just don't see a man defense from Skyline. No one wants to commit a foul. Well, Erie is just going to say, yep, we'll take the win. So 30 seconds left here, 10-point lead. And Erie just playing excellent keep away. Don't know that probably would have fouled a little bit sooner, but they're going to call off the Dogs here. 9 seconds left. So Erie will move to 3-0 on the year. Skyline will drop to 1-3. And the Tigers win it here at home. Some final numbers in this one. Jordan Nguyen with 7 points. Tristan Rademacher with 2. 13 for Kyan Hargrave. 6 for Blake Barnett. 20-point performance for Kevin Loy. 9 for Cole Rademacher. 2 for Kale Lucero. And 2 for Campbell Sakalowski. 61 points in all as the Tigers stay unscathed here through the early part of the season. Their next game will be out on the road against Silver Creek. I believe that one is next Tuesday. And then they will be away in Greeley on Friday. And as of right now, anyways, the Greeley schools were not going to allow broadcasts from away schools. So not sure we'll be able to get that one. I'm sure that'll at least be solo casted. Don't forget to subscribe and then hit the notification icon. Special thanks to all our parents and fans watching at home. Thanks to TJ Barksdale. He was our camera operator today. For everyone across the Erie Tiger Network, I'm Brandon Bird. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Tiger fans, we'll chirp at you later.